Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are breaking down a development that has completely rocked the unexpected community, and honestly, nobody saw this one coming. Just when we thought the legal battle between the Johnsons and the Vaughns couldn't get any more intense, a new court order has been issued that changes everything. Hunter Johnson is being forced to undergo a mandatory paternity test. This isn't just a rumor. It's a court-mandated move that has fans questioning every single thing they thought they knew about this family dynamic. So let's get straight into the details of why this is happening and what it means for Wesley's future. For a long time, the narrative on Unexpected made it seem like Hunter's father, Casey Johnson, was largely out of the picture. But as this legal war unfolds, it's becoming clear that Casey is actually the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. Currently, Casey has secured temporary emergency custody of Hunter, but his sights are set on a much bigger goal. He's fighting Bella's mother, Falen Vaughn, for custody of baby Wesley. While many fans have actually found themselves siding with Casey on certain issues regarding Hunter's well-being, this latest move to demand a DNA test has sent shockwaves through the fandom. It's a high-stakes legal maneuver that has turned a family feud into a biological investigation. The court has officially ordered that Hunter, Bella, and baby Wesley must all provide blood samples for a formal paternity test. What makes this so incredibly shocking is the fact that, until now, not a single person, not even the critics, had voiced any public doubt that Hunter was Wesley's biological father. Both Hunter and Bella have remained firm in their stance that there is no question about it. However, Casey Johnson clearly has his own doubts, or perhaps he's simply being extremely thorough. By demanding a blood grouping test, Casey is ensuring that before he puts everything on the line to fight for Wesley, he has absolute scientific proof that the child is his biological grandson. The clock is ticking for everyone involved, as the court has given the trio just 7 days from this past Tuesday to submit their samples. You can only imagine the tension in the room as this order was handed down. For Bella, being forced by a judge to prove the paternity of her own child must be an incredibly heavy and invasive experience. While she hasn't made a public statement specifically about her feelings on the test, she has no choice but to comply with the legal mandate. This move by Casey shows just how far he is willing to go to gain control over the situation, and it suggests that he isn't taking anyone's word for granted, not even his own son's. Fans are currently split right down the middle on this one. On one hand, there's a segment of the audience that respects Casey for taking the initiative and making sure every I is dotted and every T is crossed before a major custody battle. They see it as a responsible, albeit cold, legal strategy. On the other hand, a huge portion of the fanbase feels that this is an unnecessary and hurtful step that puts even more pressure on two teenagers who are already struggling. The consensus among viewers is that while Casey might be looking out for Hunter, taking a child away from their mother is a line that shouldn't be crossed unless there is a very serious reason. This paternity test is just the tip of the iceberg in a legal battle that seems to get more complicated every single week. If the results come back as everyone expects, Casey will likely move forward with even more aggression in his fight for custody. But if there's even a hint of a surprise in those results, it would fundamentally change the lives of everyone involved in an instant. It's a truth or consequences moment that has the entire reality TV world holding its breath. For the sake of baby Wesley, everyone is hoping for a quick and clear resolution, but in a case this fractured, quick is rarely an option. So we have to ask, what is your honest take on Casey Johnson demanding this paternity test? Do you think he's being a responsible grandfather by making sure of the facts? Or do you think this is a step too far in a battle that's already gone way past the breaking point? The drama in the Johnson and Vaughn households is reaching a boiling point, and we want to hear what you think about this latest twist. Make sure to sound off in the comments below because we know you have thoughts on this bombshell. If you found this update helpful and you want to stay in the loop with every major legal twist and reality TV update, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. We appreciate you being here to break this down with us, and we'll see you in the next one for more. Stay tuned.